Lucretio on the mic! After a very long time, I am returning as the mic controller to present another advanced rob tip. In this video, we'll be exploring the utility of the Platform Drop Gyro Toss setup. This setup is extremely simple on paper and is not as complicated as some of the other advanced techniques that I have covered previously. Simply, get gyro in your hand, drop through the platform and throw the gyro down at the same time. Grab your opponent and, with the correct timing, throw them into the gyro and confirm into a back air or side B finisher. And that's it. Thanks for watching. No, really, that is what it is. Okay, you might have some questions about why this is good and other considerations about why this deserves a video. I'm about to explore a lot about this setup, so do bear with me. First of all, there are quite a few ways that you can finish this setup. I've already shown you bear, and I have mentioned side B as well. At lower percents, you can get an up tilt up air conversion. If you're wild, you can actually finish with a down air, but it's not a true combo. At very high percents, you can end the setup with a killing up air, but the case for this is slightly different, as I'll go on to explain later. Whilst I demonstrate the different finishes, I want to mention some considerations. The method in which you get the grab, either rolling behind or pivot grabbing, doesn't really matter here as long as you grab. There is a large discrepancy between forward throw and back throw, which will be explained later. These setups are better than naturally throwing the gyro upwards, as that method is significantly slower, harder to time and space, and easily recognizable by the opponent. Platform dropping often conditions the opponent to shield in real matches. Another great thing about this setup is that it doesn't only have to be done at ledge. You can mix it in during your center stage neutral game, which I'll show later. Some quick information here. Kill percents for each finisher are slightly harder to gauge because it can vary quite dramatically depending on gyro position, ledge to blast zone distance, and the weight of the character. However, I would say that you can expect to kill light characters if you grab around 55% and heavier characters around 75%, using either bear or side B. Side B will kill slightly earlier than bear. Up air will begin killing around 110, but like I said before, the case for up air is slightly different, and I swear I'm getting around to it. Now, let's talk about gyro positions, the working percent windows, and the causes of failures. As you practice the setup, you might find it failing, and it can be hard to identify why this is the case, even when you similarly set it up the same. The two main causes are firstly, the velocity of throw versus the gyro position, and secondly, the gyro landing on the platform before hitting your opponent. Let's deal with the gyro position. There are three spots you can set up the gyro, to the left, middle, or right side of the platform. For explanation's sake, I'm going to use this Battlefield version because there is a square in the center of the platform which helps identify the three positions. Do understand that on other stages, the platforms are further away from the ledge than they are on Battlefield. This is just to help you practice and understand for now. Sephiroth is a lightweight character, weighing the same as Kirby. When setting the gyro on the left side at 54% throw, you can confirm into bear finisher pretty easily, provided you get the timing right. I will show the timing on each example from the moment I input C-stick down to when I execute the throw of the opponent. This is to help you hit the gyro before it lands on the platform. At this same percent, the bear now kills using the middle position of the platform. That small change was the difference between the bear killing and not. Here is where the velocity failure comes into play. The velocity of the opponent is too high from the forward throw as the distance travelled to the gyro is much shorter. This means the falling gyro did not have enough power to reverse the momentum of the opponent, causing the bear setup to fail. At 70, the distance on the left side is great enough to reduce the velocity for the gyro to reverse momentum for an easy bear kill. This same fact holds true for the middle position too. This is why I would say that 70% is the best percent to go for bear or side B to kill on the cast, other than the super heavies that may require 80%. The right side is expected to fail. However, in this demonstration, I showed the failure whereby the gyro lands on the platform before the opponent hits it. The frame count shows a much higher number in between the gyro setup and forward throw. Even at 90, the left side is still showing success on a light character. It really goes to show how much drop off there is in the velocity simply going from the close to far side of platform using forward throw. Despite that, failure becomes much more apparent at these percents when setting up in the middle, making it seem like the far side is optimal for the setup. So obviously, the right closer side is way too close, seemingly suboptimal. We'll get onto why that's not exactly the case shortly. We are now hitting the percents where the throw velocity is greater than even the left side gyro position. But this is where we can finally start thinking about employing the fifth setup, up air. When velocity is too high, you can follow up with a true killing up air conversion. This is actually quite tight to land when performing it on the far side of platforms. Therefore, the left or far side is not always optimal. Performing the setup on the right or closer side at higher percents is much better for up air kills as you are closer to them after the throw. This can link on lightweight characters even as high as 124% on throw. To attempt to conclude this very long explanation, below 80%, set up either in the middle or far side of platform for bear or side B finisher. Attempt to throw your opponent within an average of roughly 80 frames of downwards tossing the gyro. Above 80%, preferably set up on the close side of platform for up air finisher. The two common causes of failure are the throw velocity being too high for gyro to reverse momentum, and the second is that gyro lands on the platform before the opponent hits it. Actually, these two causes are one and the same. Gyro is stronger the faster it is travelling, so it is travelling fastest the closer it is to hitting the platform. However, upon hitting the platform, it is now very slow moving, meaning that its power is greatly reduced, making it much less likely to overcome the power of the throw. A key note in this phrase is only the fact that it is much less likely to overpower the throw, but it still can. Here are some real match demonstrations with on-screen clarifications. Before we get to the final stages of this long video, we must get through the back throw discrepancy. Back throw has way more knockback and velocity, and so can only convert into bear or side B at a maximum percent of about 65 on a lightweight character. Otherwise you will be forced to go for up air, which isn't that good at 65%. Additionally, back throw is more susceptible to both rage and your opponent's DI. That being, if they DI away, they'll have even more velocity, making up air even more necessary at lower percents. We have finally made it to the tail end of this video. I understand I explained a lot of things, but I hope they were clear to you all. So thank you in journeying with me through the exploration of the Platform Drop Gyro Toss setup. To round this video off, I must mention that just as Rob can set this up, many other characters can too, should they get a hold of Rob's gyro, so be careful out there. I don't know, you get what I mean. Regardless, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all soon. The new meta is forever expanding, as it should be.